A 40-year-old man who presented with cholelithiasis and MRCP was ordered further. These are the coronal 3D MRCP images showing a pancreatic duct in the tail and body regions, which is normal in caliber and has horizontal course. In the head region, it is seen crossing the common bile duct and opens separately into the minor papilla of the duodenum. Whereas the common bile duct appear relatively large in caliber, however, there are no filling defects seen within. It is also seen to join with a small caliber duct in the pancreatic parenchyma and opens into the major papilla of the duodenum. These are the coronal and sagittal post-process 3D MRCP images showing the ductal anatomy better. The dorsal pancreatic duct opens separately into the minor papilla of the duodenum. The common bile duct along with the ventral duct, which is short and narrow, opens at major papilla of duodenum. The same thing is seen better in sagittal view. We can see non-fusion of the dorsal pancreatic duct and the common bile duct with two separate openings. These features are consistent with pancreatic divisum, which is a non-fusion anomaly of the pancreas. MRCP is a gold standard, a non-invasive technique in evaluating these ductal anomalies, and it is important to identify these anomalies as they can cause recurrent episodes of pancreatitis in young population. Normal pancreas development occurs during 4th to 8th weeks of gestational age. It is of endodermal in origin, which occurs as two outpouchings from the primitive gut, namely the dorsal bud, the ventral bud. The ventral bud, along with the common bile duct, it rotates in a clockwise manner posterior to the duodenum and lays on postero-inferior aspect of the dorsal bud. During 7th or 8th weeks of gestational age, these two buds elongate and fuse with each other. So most of the pancreatic parenchyma, that is the anterosuperior part of the pancreatic head, the entire body and tail regions develop from the dorsal bud, whereas the ventral bud give rise to the inferior part of the pancreatic head and uncinate process. Now what happens to the ducts? After the fusion of the buds, the ducts also get anastomosed. The part of the ventral duct between the fusion point and major papilla is termed as ducta virsung. The part of the dorsal pancreatic duct distal to the fusion point is known as a main pancreatic duct. Now these two drains most of the pancreatic parenchyma and opens into the major papilla along with the common bile duct, and it also has an oblique course in the head region. The segment of the dorsal pancreatic duct in between the fusion and minor papilla is termed as duct of Santorni, which is an accessory pancreatic duct, and it may seen or may not be seen. If it is seen also, doesn't have much clinical significance. Now what happens in pancreatic divisum? There is a non-fusion of the pancreatic buds and also the ducts. So most of the pancreatic parenchyma that is drained by the duct of Santorni or the dorsal pancreatic duct into the minor papilla. So it is the main pancreatic duct in pancreatic divisum. Whereas the ducta virsung or the ventral duct drains only the inferior part of the head and uncinate process and opens into the major papilla of the duodenum along with the common bile duct. In literature, there are three types have been described. Type 1 is a classic in which total non-union of the dorsal and ventral ducts seen. In type 2, there is absent ventral duct. Type 3 is incomplete type where we see a rudimentary communication between the ventral duct and dorsal duct. In our case, we see there is a communication between the ventral duct and the dorsal duct, and ventral duct is very narrowed in caliber. In summary, the pancreatic divisum is a non-fusion anomaly with an incidence rate of 5 to 10% in general population. The dorsal duct or duct of Santorni is the main pancreatic duct, which is seen in the anterior aspect of the pancreatic head, runs anterior and superior to the common bile duct and major papilla. It drains most of the pancreatic parenchyma into the minor papilla of the duodenum. As it drains most of the parenchyma, it is relatively large in caliber and described as dominant dorsal duct sign. Whereas a ventral duct or ducta virsung, which is may be seen or may not be seen depending upon the type of pancreatic divisum, as I mentioned earlier. If it is seen, it will be in the posterior and inferior aspect of the pancreatic head, joins the bile duct near the major papilla. It drains inferior pancreatic head and uncinate process, and it is always short and narrow in caliber. Thank you.